Call. Oh, I'm going to start again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Most of you on the call today already know me. For those of you who don't, and we do have people on the call from all around the world, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Irish launch of Economy. I'm going to introduce myself, my business partner, and then I'm going to introduce our speaker for this evening, who's here to show you something extremely, extremely special. So most of you will know my name is Sinead McCann. I am from County Tyrone in Northern Ireland. I'm a businesswoman. I'm a crypto curious consultant. I have dabbled in Forex finance. I'm a nana, I'm a mother, I'm just a normal everyday woman in the street. And the wonderful thing about this environment is that this is made for women like me and you, and men, I should say. But my passion lies with financial freedom for women. Uh, just had to throw that in there. Listen, myself and my partner Bernie, Bernie's an ex-senior bank manager, businesswoman, again, has been on an amazing journey with me over the past 5 years. Like many of you, we've been on an amazing learning journey, and we are now exactly where we need to be. And tonight is going to be a very, very special evening for myself and Bernie. And it's the culmination of a friendship and partnership that we've had with some very, very special people now, since they arrived in Belfast about a year ago. And we are very, very excited to be going into this project with them. The main person who's going to speak to you tonight is, of course, Des. I would like to tell you a tiny little bit about Des, but he will introduce himself much better. Some of you already know him. For those of you that don't, Des is from the UK. He's a former teacher, taught in public schools in the UK. And over the last 6 years, like many of us, has been on a journey within the crypto and finance space. Des is one of the guys, Des is one of the good guys, one of the honest guys, one of the guys that tells it as it is. And over the past 6 years, he has gone on to become a multi-millionaire, and that is by being a servant leader. He teaches, he's using his teaching skills. He teaches people how to harness AI technology so that they can make a lot of money the correct way within this industry. I'm not going to say anything more about Des or what he's going to show you tonight. I'm going to sit back like yourselves, take some notes, and we will open the floor for questions and answers afterwards. Make sure you have a pen and paper. Make sure, if at all possible, that you have your camera on. Sit back and enjoy. Des, the floor is yours, my friend.
Wow, 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 wow. What an amazing, amazing introduction. But today is not about me. Today is all about you and your amazing business partner, Bernie, and this incredible event, this launch event. And I want to start off by us just, putting a 111 in the chat box right now, just by way of celebrating these two phenomenal ladies. We all here know them very well. So nothing I'm about to say is going to come as any surprise. But in all my time in the industry, I've never seen two powerhouses that work so well together. When we were first introduced via our good friends Em and Shreyas, who are also on the call, I was just blown away by how organized these ladies are. Right, they have to be two of the most organized people that I've ever met. Forget the industry, and the project that we first went into needed a lot of organizing, and I was very impressed with that. And those of you that are from the industry, you will know that there are some people that you really connect with in business, and you just hope that you can one day launch a project of this magnitude together. And that's exactly what's happening now. And when it comes to the crypto and blockchain industry, Sinead and Bernie are titans in the space in terms of building communities, their knowledge, absolutely phenomenal. And it's their leadership that really galvanizes people. They have that kind of characteristic that you really want to work with them. You really want to be in their presence, and you're just kind of drawn to their energy. So let's keep the ones coming through the chat box as but by means to say a big thank you, and also a big well done as well, because events like this, these launch events, they don't just happen. They take a lot of organizing and planning, and I know a lot of time has definitely gone into this one because this is a launch event. We're launching the business today. We've invited all of our friends and family to show them what we're up to. I'm going to go out on a limb and suggest that this would probably be one of the best Zoom calls that you've had this year. So do sit back. Do enjoy the presentation. It's a blitz presentation, so it's not designed to be, super long. It's designed to be very informative. And I promise you that you will be excited. This Zoom call will not waste your time. There's lots of exciting things happening in the space of AI. You're probably told that we've launched something huge in the AI space, and I cannot wait to show you. So that being said, guys, I'm going to dive straight into the presentation. As Sinead mentioned, she's going to be back for the Q&A. You may have lots of questions. Please just write them down. And we'll take those questions at the end. You can either write your questions out or you can raise your hand and you can speak to us live. So the name of the company that we are launching today is called Economy. Economy, Life Elevated. Your access to the right leadership, technology, and strategies to help you design the life that you want. And that is not a big statement. You're going to hear so much about this platform and what it's doing for people and the impact it's having in people's lives. So I want to start with a very profound question, and it's one that we should really be thinking about every day. And that is, what do we really want out of life? Do we know? I always say that there are three things that you need in order to become successful or in order to reach our goals, whether they be financial goals or life goals. And that is knowing exactly what we want and turning that into a burning desire. Once we have that, the only thing that we need then is the right vehicle or opportunity and a mentor, somebody that can give us a game plan. So my name is Des Finance. I did notice another Des on the call. I'm always chuffed when I do see a fellow Des. Our name has Irish roots. So I'm very proud of that. I've been to Ireland on several occasions. I do regard it to be my second home. Had many a good time there, and myself and Shreyas, we've built businesses in Ireland. Do you have any Irish people on the call right now? Just put a 777 in the chat box if you are from Ireland on the call. I cannot wait to get out there to you guys. Yeah, as I said, Ireland has a very, very special place in my heart. In fact, our whole family have Irish names. I don't know if that was intentional from our parents. There's Kevin, there's Donald, and so on and so forth. But that being said, guys, let's carry on with the presentation. I've got two backgrounds. One in finance. I've been in the finance industry now for over 10 years. I'm the founder of a private wealth club with over 10 million under management. I'm also a finance broker, qualified financial broker with a finance company, and so on and so forth. But my other background that's more pertinent to this conversation is that in teaching. I spent over 13 years working as a secondary school teacher and a vice principal. I currently own an education company called New Way Tuition. And during my time as teaching, that's when I really struggled financially. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I probably don't look it there, but I was stressed beyond words. I was broke, busted, and disgusted. If you've ever been living paycheck to paycheck, or if you've ever lived paycheck to paycheck, please do put a 3 in the chat box. It's horrible. It was painful for me living like this. I've always had big goals and dreams, and it was very disheartening to be working just to pay my bills. Can anyone relate to that feeling of just working to just pay the bills? And it was hard because I thought I was middle class. I had a middle class job. I lived in a middle class area, but I was broke. They say nothing changes if nothing changes. When my daughter was born, and coincidentally, it's her birthday tomorrow. So this picture would have been taken on the 4th of June, 2015. When she was born, everything changed for me. That's when I decided that I really had to make a change because I knew that for things to change, I had to make a change. So somebody recommended this book and it changed my whole life. Just put a 4 in the chat box if you have read the book, Think and Grow Rich. If you've only heard of the book and you haven't read it, then please put a 5. This book is a game changer. It is the cornerstone of personal development, and it really represents that new thought era. I'm a big fan of this book to the point where I'm a student of Napoleon Hill. I've studied his principles. I'm also a member of the Napoleon Hill Institute as an accredited coach and mentor. I became obsessed with personal development and my growth. I became obsessed with personal finances and having passive income coming into my household. And of course, I became open to new opportunities. And that's when I joined this industry that myself, Sinead, and Bernie are proudly part of, the networking industry. And I joined this industry in particular that you're going to see today, the financial markets industry, and it changed my life beyond words. I'm now an international speaker. I speak around the world. I'm a multiple business owner, and I'm an economy icon leader, which will make more sense later. And I speak around the world teaching people personal development principles, how to live a rich and fulfilling life, but of course, also how to become financially free and have true freedom. What does true freedom look like? Well, it's financial freedom. It's location freedom, and it's having true time freedom so that we can take full control of our 24 hours. And that's why we're here. Myself, Sinead, and Bernie, we truly are here for impact over income, people before profits, and this mission before any commission. And the mission is to impact the lives of 1 million families around the world with this incredible company economy. And you're going to see why we're so excited as we go through this presentation. Now, the company is based in LA, Los Angeles, California, USA. And the founder and CEO is a gentleman by the name of Hassan Mahmoud, who is a mathematician, he's a numbers man, he's a financial expert. But what he has done is he has built a company that's been tested to last to stand the test of time. So this company has been built to be a legacy company. This is a 30, 40-year company that have solid plans in place. When we launched this in the UK, I was one of the founding members, and we did such thorough, painstaking due diligence into the company, and Hassan asked him some very tough questions at the Landmark Hotel in London because we wanted to make sure we got this right. Because for many of us who are seasoned in the industry, this is our legacy run. This is our opportunity to really impact a lot of people and to be in a sustainable organization for years and years and years to come. This company's been featured on all the platforms that you can see on your screen right now. Impacting 1 million families is the goal. So guys, let me give you the good news. Economy is a services platform. This is not an investment platform. I've got nothing against investment platforms. It's just this is not that. And I say that so that we don't have to analyze this through the same lens as we would an investment platform. We don't have to worry about any rug pulls or is our money safe? And that's because you never give your money to economy. So we don't have to worry about that from a company point of view. This is a services platform where you're going to pay a very small monthly fee in exchange for some services. And these services have the potential to really change your financial situation, whatever that may be. Whether that is like me, living paycheck to paycheck, or you're on the other end of the scale and you're doing very well and you're looking for ways to multiply the money that you have. You're going to be very impressed with what you're about to see. Whether you're here to learn a skill or to generate cash flow, I really want you to pay attention to the next few slides. So the services that we cover are in the foreign exchange space with currencies, the stock option space with shares in big companies like Apple, cryptocurrency, and indices, binary, and my personal favorite, personal development, and mindset. I say it's my personal favorite because, you can make a lot of money with us. Some of us on this call, we've made millions of dollars in this industry. But for me, it's the personal development. It's the mindset that you deliver when you're part of an organization like this. So, guys, the very first industry is the foreign exchange industry, also known as Forex, shorthand. This is an industry where you can make money through the process of buying and selling currencies online. If I travel to Ireland, I can exchange my pound sterling for the euro, okay? And I can do that manually. I can do that in a foreign exchange bureau. When you go on holiday and exchange your money, you're part of this industry. But there are online platforms that allow you to buy and sell currencies online. So, for example, I can buy the pound against the dollar, and if the pound goes up in value, I make money. I could sell the pound against the dollar, and if the pound goes down in value, I still make money. So you've guessed it. The key is knowing which way to go. Okay. If trading was that easy, everyone would be doing it, right? You're absolutely correct. And I'm not here to sell any dreams or to say, learning to trade is easy. What I'm saying is that learning to trade is a skill. It's a skill that you can learn and it will be worth it. Although it's not easy, it's definitely worth it. But you can also leverage this skill. You don't have to be an expert trader. You can leverage someone who's already an expert and copy your way to success. Or you can use AI technology. I'm going to share everything with you. So this is the world's largest market. It's the world's first liquid market, and it's measured at $6.7 trillion a day. Let me say that again. It's measured at $6.7 trillion on a daily basis. Quick question. How many zeros are in the number 1 trillion? Answers in the chat box. Let's see who knows the answer to that. 1 trillion. How many zeros are in the number 1 trillion? Why is this market so big? Not quite Bambi. That's actually a billion. It's 12. Trust it to be a Des. Only a Des would have been able to get that. And I think it's because Des is a trillionaire. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that. The market is that big because governments are trading, right? This is not a grubby thing for, that people are just doing secretly. No, governments are trading. Institutional banks are trading. Your high street banks are using some of the money that we deposit to trade. It's a huge market. But now it's become popular for people like you and I to trade. But it's very important that you trade safely and that you follow a trading plan. Okay, guys, now that we know what trading is, why don't we take a deep dive into the number one package that I think is going to put a big smile on your face? And that is the Elite Pack. Now, the Elite Pack is $99 a month. Some of my presenter colleagues, they like to leave that until the very end. I like to get it out the way early because once we know that it's $99 a month, then we can start to look for the value. We can start to see why over 20,000 members in our organization are paying $99 a month happily. And the only reason somebody would do that is if they're getting value, because there's no contract. There's nothing tying you in. Either you're getting value or you're not with us. It's as simple as that from a company point of view, but we're going to give you value. So the first thing that you can see on your screen is ECA. And ECA is like the university education side of the company. A stands for academy. This is where you're going to learn. If you want to learn, not everybody's here to learn. Some people are. But I recommend everyone tries to learn because this is the real value. When you actually learn a skill to make money in this way, it's life-changing. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying it's worth it. It does take dedication, but it's worth it. You then have something that no one can take away from you. You can become independent. Now you're learning from experienced traders, from multi-millionaire traders, and they teach you how to trade like them. Success leaves clues. We're learning from people that have already put in the hard work and are already established. So that's learning how to trade. It's very much like learning how to fish. Teach a man or woman to learn how to fish and they can feed their families forever. And I like what Sinead said as well about empowering women as well, because traditionally this was a male-dominated space, but now we're seeing the rise of so many women taking up trading to become financially independent. I find it hugely inspiring. So after ECA, we have Solex. So Solex is where you're just able to leverage. You're able to copy an expert and have the same outcome as an expert. Let me give you an analogy. I was a school teacher. Imagine imagine a student copying somebody else's work, handing it into me, and then I still award them an A grade and say, well done, here's an A grade, even though you copied someone's work. That's what Solex is like. Somebody else has done the hard work. They've done all the analysis. They've done all the heavy lifting. And then they send the trade idea to you, and you just have to copy and paste 4 bits of information into your trading app. And now you're making money and having the same outcome as that trader. So on average, on average, results show around 80% success, just copying and pasting expert traders. And you can do so on a demo account whilst you gain confidence in making money this way. So this is very good for cash flow. And then we have Monaro, right? You were probably told that we've launched something huge in the AI space. We're actually continuing to just keep launching products in the AI space. We've got a big call tomorrow with the CEO with some huge announcements. But guys, Monaro is taking the world by storm. And the reason why is because we're using AI to make money now. We all know how powerful AI is. I don't need to sell AI to you. We see it on the news. We see companies using AI to systemize their what they're offering. We see how ChatGPT is doing crazy things. If you haven't used ChatGPT, guys, I can't even explain how this technology works. But what we do know is that we can harness this technology in order to make money. And by simply getting this software in your hands and learning how to use it effectively, guys, I challenge you to take up the Monaro 30-day challenge. I want you to use Monaro for 30 days and report back to us how you found it. Join our breakfast clubs, learn how to use this, get this in your pocket. There are people genuinely fighting to get Monaro in their hands because there's 1 or 2 regions in the world where this is not available due to government rules, and they're trying to use VPNs on all sorts to get their hands on this because of how powerful it is, and it's very easy to use. We're going to show you how to use this. It's very quick. Monaro is an AI trading machine, making trading very easy. Now, what I noticed was that there were people using Monaro to make money, but people had an appetite to make big money. Because imagine having a tool to make money, but not having access to bigger funding so that you could use that same skill and the same time, but have a bigger reward. Well, guess what? We've solved that problem. We've solved that problem by partnering. And when I say we, I'm talking about our organization right here, Buddha Wealth, this Irish team that we're launching today. Our organization, we have partnered with a true funder. Okay, this is a funded account opportunity where we genuinely have access to up to 50 million pounds in funding in the first instance, with another 50 million lined up. Why is this funding being awarded to us? Because we are looking for the best traders that can use, well, any kind of trader really, but I'm assuming that people are going to want to get there quickly, and Monaro offers that as a shortcut. So people that could use Monaro or any other trading system effectively, diligently, safely, will be able to apply for a funded account from 10K to up to 500,000. And you're able to keep 80% of what you make. Guys, let me tell you, this is a game changer. Because I know successful traders using Monaro. Thank you very much, Sinead, for that round of applause. I mean, it is genuinely a game changer because, yes, you'll use Monaro and you'll get good results, but some of you probably want life-changing results. And that can happen when we have bigger funds to trade with. So once you can show that discipline, that consistency, and can pass a test, and that test is very easy. Grow your account by 8% without losing 8%. And and then you're able to prove to us that we can trust you with this money. This is real funds, and we're launching this on Wednesday. Absolutely phenomenal, and the testimonies are going to be incredible. I've been in this space now for since 2018, and in my first rodeo, we created an avalanche of these funded traders, and as a leader, there was something very satisfying about seeing people make real changes in their lives, right? From ranging from being able to retire from work to being able to put a deposit down on a house. You know, these are the things that keep us going as leaders, seeing that real impact. So, guys, we are wrapping up now. But can we just put foreign exchange to one side? That's to do with currencies. Now we're looking at stock options. This is the last one that we're going to look at in a bit of detail. Stock options is a different type of trading. We're still in the financial markets, but this is where we hold shares in top performing companies like Apple and Tesla, right? There's something prestigious about owning shares in these companies. And there's a reason why this is genuinely taking people by storm, taking the financial market industry by storm. So again, not to be confused with Monaro or anything like that. And by the way, this is still in the elite pack. This is still in that $99 where we're looking for value. Stock options, guys. Let me just play this very quick video.
Just check your sound there, Des, please.
Is it not showing the video?
Video showing
the video.
without sound, Des.
It's only showing the video. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay.
With a vast and having the power to maximize returns and unlock the potential of the stock market like never before. Introducing Economy's revolutionary stock options program. Get ready to say yes to financial success with Economy and our expert trainer, Jessica Ramos. Unleash your financial prowess and tap into the vast world of stock options, giving you the flexibility to leverage both rising and falling markets. Our trading team is headed by Jessica Ramos. Jessica is one of the top stock options experts on the planet. As a mother raising kids with autism, Jessica needed to find unconventional home income streams. She turned to stock options and soon built an expert business, training over 10,000 students, many of which are six-figure earners. As of late, she's on a roll. Out of 1,327 trades over the past 9 months, she's won 1,266, a 95.4% win ratio.
Let's just take that in, guys. 95% as a win ratio is absolutely phenomenal. And that's the power of stock options. So let's have a look at some of these testimonies. These are recent testimonies from real people in our organization. We just got back from Vegas and we heard some of these live. Virginia turned $500 into $3K in 6 weeks. Nina turned $1K into $12K in 5 weeks. Denise, $2K into $20K in 4 months. Patrick, $1.5K into $20K plus in 4 months. And Alicia, $1K into $11K in 6 weeks, guys. And it carries on. I'm not going to read every single one, but you can see Shalia paid for her car with her stock options wins. Anya is a now 6-figure trader. Somebody replaced their job. And Danya was able to pay off all of her debt. And it just continues, you know, people earning $250 a day now. Guys, stock options is a revolution. The reason why people love it so much is because it's less volatile than trading other instruments or in other methods. And it has smoother price action. So the price action is very smooth in the sense that, it, you know, if it is going your direction, it's kind of a solid, smooth movement. The only caveat is that the trading times are between 9:30 a.m. EST and 4 p.m. EST. So it's in the UK, that's 2:30 p.m. UK to 9 p.m. UK. That's the only time the market's open. It's a very much a New York type financial market, but we can access it. So just see it as a vehicle. It's a vehicle that we can tap into to make money, but it's very profitable, guys. And it's a very good one to learn Right. So all of that, guys, is in the elite pack. All of that value is the elite pack. Oh, people wanted to know how long would it take to learn. It takes roughly about 6 weeks to learn, but you can be making money live on the sessions with Jessica by just copying what she does. So there's two ways to interact with that product. But that's all the elite pack for $99 a month. Phenomenal value. We do have an elite pack pro, which has every single product from the elite pack plus one extra product, which is full automation, where you don't have to do anything. You don't have to copy and paste. You don't have to play. We don't have to use a scanner. It's AI software doing it all for you. Now, it's not as fast and furious as Monaro, right? But it's a very steady way of growing your account. So anyone looking for a game plan, if you can and you've got the time to, I would potentially have this running in the background, trading for you. When I showed Sinead and Bernie my results, their eyes almost popped out of their head. It's a very, very reliable system. It's got a flawless track history. And I would have this running in the background. And then I would be using Monaro where I can. And then I'd be learning stock options at my own pace, when I've got some downtime. And that's just having real value from your package. But if you wanted to just hone in on one product, of course you could do that as well. Okay, so that being said, how much is it going to cost to get started? Well, I've already revealed that the elite pack is $99 every 4 weeks, but your first month is $149. I have been given information that we are able to do a special offer on this call later, so stay tuned for that special offer. But $149 for the first month, $99 a month after that. The Elite Pack Pro, which has the full automation, is $149 US dollars every 4 weeks, $235 for the first month. Okay. 3 and 3. If you refer 3 people to the platform, well, for as long as you have 3 people subscribed, you no longer have to pay for your subscription, which is great for customers. Imagine getting all of that value for no extra cost. Now, I do want to wrap up the call now. I do not believe in information overload, but I do want you to know what other products that we have. So I'm just going to touch very quickly on the other services that we have. First of all, we have a service called Plutos, which is an indices, gold, and oil copy and paste service for an extra $25 a month. That has a 90% accuracy. Then we have RFX, which is binary high frequency trading. That is an extra $25 a month. And then the last product we have is cryptocurrency, which is, Sinead's and Bernie's world. Crypto and the blockchain industry is revolutionary. People are making money from this industry if they know what they're doing. And with an app like this, you're being guided by industry titans, such as Crypto Picasso and Kevin Beccaro, years of experience. So again, this is the key word today is leverage. We can learn skills or we can leverage. We can leverage people, we can leverage technology. We're leveraging these experts via an app. They're going to send to us trade ideas and buy-in ideas, and we just have to execute and leverage their experience. So we can have this as an add-on to the Elite Pack or the Elite Pack Pro for $69 every 4 weeks. $69 is because it really does produce good results, catching thousands of pips every week. And it has an 80% plus success rate. You can actually have this as a standalone item for $99 every 4 weeks or $149 for the very first month. This is the career plan for the affiliate side. Most companies now have an affiliate side of their company for people that want to partner with us. I'm not going into detail today because I want the focus to be firmly on the products. But we do have people earning over $100,000 a month over here. So information upon request on that one, guys, but let's keep it about the products. And let's go back to that question of what we really, really want. Did you come here today to learn a new skill? Did you come here today to bring in some extra cash flow into your household? I hope you've seen both of those in this presentation. If you want to learn a skill, learn how to trade or learn how to do stock options. But if you want to generate cash flow into your household, I would get your hands on Monaro. I would get your hands on, and I would give it the 30-day challenge. Whenever I'm making a financial decision, I always use the risk to reward model. I look at the risk and I analyze the potential reward. And the risk that we have right now is $149. But the potential reward, guys, is huge. I hope you can see that potential reward. You know, the testimonies of our members is absolutely mind-blowing. We've just launched Philippines with the boxer Manny Pacquiao. He's come on board not as a paid sponsor, but an actual member of the community, his whole family. And people were in tears at that event because of the impact this is genuinely having on people's lives. So guys, nothing changes if nothing changes, but everything could change right now. You don't have to be great to get started in this, but honestly, you just have to start and then become great. Whatever the current situation is, it's not our final destination. Everything could change right now. If you do not come from a wealthy family, I'm not speaking out of turn when I say that this genuinely could be an opportunity to let a wealthy family come from you. We have people on our platform now doing some big, big numbers. And I'm not saying that to impress you, but I am saying it to impress on you the opportunity that we have right now in this time and space. We live in one of the greatest eras. We've been waiting for this era, and now it's here. And now is an opportunity to really get hold of this AI technology and achieve our financial goals. So I would like to reward some action takers before we go to the Q&A. I mean, if you have a question, start typing it now. So you can ask your question, or you can raise your hand and come on and speak to Sinead and myself. But what I want to do right now is I want to reward some action takers because I have today the ability to award 3 action takers. Brilliant. I seen a question in the group. We're gonna go through the Q&A in just a second. Amazing. Keep the questions coming through. I will go back and scroll to them because the chat box is about to get active. I'm about to give away 3 discounted packages. So rather than you coming in for 149, thank you, Sinead. We do have a special code for 3 lucky people, 3 action takers, 3 people that have watched this and said, you know what, I'm willing to take that leap of faith. It's $149. Remember, there's no contract, guys. So you can come on board and try this out for 1 month. You've also got a 7-day money back guarantee, no quibble. But try this out for a whole month and really, you know, get the most out of this package. But for 3 action takers, you will only come in for $99 a month, guys. So rather than paying $149, you're going to come in for $99. You're going to save $50. But these are going to go very quickly. We only have 3, and it's on a first come, first serve basis. For those people who type a particular phrase in the chat. So guys, let me be clear. Once these are gone, they're gone. So the stipulation is that you write this phrase in the chat box and that you join by tomorrow midday in order to qualify. So that gives us enough time. But it's going to be for the first 3 people who write. Oh, guys, and once these are gone, they're gone because it does get a bit contentious. It's just going to be the first 3 that appear on the screen, guys. If you can, send it publicly. But if you send it privately, then that's okay. But for transparency, I do recommend that we pull it publicly. But it's the first 3 people. The first 3 people to write the words, I'm ready, in the chat box. The words I'm am ready in the chat box. You will qualify. So 1 spot's gone, Des has gone, guys, 3 have gone, 4's gone. Oh my God, it's gone crazy in the chat box, guys. Wow. Okay. That was quick.
Can I jump in? Can I jump
yeah,
in?
Please jump in, please. You're gonna have to at this point.
Okay. Bernie and I are going to give another 3 discounted packages. Okay. So Des, thank you very much for you contributing to that. But we will actually fund 3 discounted packages. So that's 6 in all. You're doing the first 3
Wow, wow, wow. Guys,
If that's
we have
okay,
amazing, amazing. Guys, let's celebrate that in the chat box, guys. Let's put a 111 just to celebrate that. And also to celebrate our wonderful new members, Amia, Glenn, Fatima, Des, my new favorite. I have no favorites, but Des is secretly my favorite. Denise, absolutely incredible. Let's make a note of those names. Guys, I want you to know that you've made a phenomenal decision. An absolutely phenomenal decision. I want you to be excited. I want you to come in with conviction because everything changes right now. Everything changes right now. Stay plugged in to Sinead, Bernie, and the Buddha Wealth team. Behind them, there's a gentleman called Shreyas, there's a lady called Em. This is a wonderful team, wonderful community. Honestly, the training and the support that you get here is absolutely second to none. And the fact that you're going into Sinead and Bernie's team, I can only imagine the systems and the structures and the support that is being planned as we speak. So that being said, guys, again, a massive warm welcome. Goshen has snuck in there and I think claimed that last spot. So that's all the spots gone now, guys. So if you do come in for the full price, don't be disheartened. You're still getting exceptional value for money, but those 6 spots are well and truly gone. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move into the Q&A. Sinead, I'm going to hand back to you to host the Q&A session. I'm still here, guys. But what a phenomenal launch. This is definitely one of my favorite ones. And guys, doesn't Sinead look so lovely today as well? I cannot believe that she's a grandmother. I demand to see her birth certificate. You know, I can't believe this. This doesn't make any sense. This defies the laws of everything. It defies all laws for someone to look that good and be a grandma. Absolutely phenomenal.
thank you so much, Des. First of all, thank you for such a compliment. Today, I had lunch with my youngest granddaughter and my eldest granddaughter who phoned me after she'd finished her exam. So an hour with both of those. Yes, listen, Des, thank you so much. And a massive thank you to Shreyas and Emma, who are our very dear friends and are our so-called upline in this venture. But as Emma would very, very quickly tell me, we're all family in this, and that is from Des right down. Let me tell you a little bit about why I have changed direction, because some of the people on the call today have been such supportive members of our community and have been on this crypto journey with Bernie and myself and other team members. Let me tell you specifically why I have changed direction. And this came about because I invited Emma and Shreyas on a call. I've had the interest in AI. I've known that AI was coming down the road. I've just been waiting for the right one to come. There was one being launched about a month ago, and I said, yeah, I need Shreyas on this call. And he said to me, listen, I want you to have a wee look at this as well. So why have we changed slight direction from our crypto field, which, as you say, Bernie and I have been in for quite a while, to looking at Forex, which of course is a regulated industry. Neither Bernie nor myself nor any of the people that are on the call today are financial advisors, but by goodness, do we have experience within the financial field? Of course we do, because we are dedicated to ensuring that our own financial assets are secure in our own ownership and there for us to liquidate as and when we need them. And though I've just stated the reasons why I have changed direction, apart from the fact that like being a trader has always been my dream job, like always and forever has been my dream job. So to know that I'm actually learning to be a trader whilst harnessing this technology that I've known was coming down the road, I thought I was going to harness it for the crypto world. And now I am moving direction slightly for this one reason. I personally was in a situation where I have crypto assets, I've lots of crypto projects going, but all of these projects are in the control of other people. They can move the goalposts, they can shut the door, open the door, shut it again. And it was just that slight lack of control. And when they're doing well, they're doing very well. But then when they're not doing well, where do you go? And it was that need to have more control of my own financial assets that led me to here. And when I said at the beginning of the call, I believe that the journey that I have been on over the last 5 years has taken me to exactly this place, because I have been able to start on this project with Shreyas and Emma just 2 weeks ago with a base knowledge that has enabled me to learn very, very quickly within the structures that Emma and Shreyas and the Buddha team have in place. Listen, this is about hand holding. This is about teaching normal everyday people how to turn a little bit of money into a lot of money, and teaching people with a lot of money how to turn that into even more money. So what is my driving force? I have two driving forces. I still to this day can remember my mother scraping down the back of the sofa to get 33 pence to buy a loaf of bread. Now that might just prove that I'm old enough to be a grandma, Des. 33 and a half pence to buy a loaf of bread. I can remember my mom using, the catalogue to buy us clothes at Christmas and spending all year to pay for them so that she could buy clothes the next Christmas. So roll on 20 years when I had my own children. I can remember myself going to the credit union every Christmas and borrowing £1,000 to buy Santa. But I can also remember very, very proudly the first year that I didn't go to the credit union because I had enough money in my bank to sort out Santa without going to the credit union. And it's not that there's any shame in going to the credit union when the need, or the bank or credit cards or whatever. But that was me at the beginning of my journey of wanting and needing more. I was a very, very happy child, but I knew that I wanted to be a wealthy person. I'm very, very lucky. I'm of an age group where my age group have had it okay. Most people my age now are at least comfortable, if not doing okay. But by God, my 4 children who are between 34 and 40, they work damned hard. You only have to see the amount of grandparents that are now collecting their children at the school gate to know that a lot of us are doing childcare for our children so that they can go to work maybe 1 day or 2 days a week without having to pay out for childcare. And I know I'm digressing a little bit, but these are the things that drive me to keep on going. In the crypto space, we have been through such a volatile time, but perseverance is key. And by God, I will leave behind me a wealthy family. I will leave generational wealth. My eldest grandchild is 16, and if she wants to go to university, she will not have to do a part-time job to pay for her rent, because there's a little Nana fund there. And it's growing and it's growing and it's growing. And I am now learning the skills to grow it even more. £1,000 I put into an account 3 years ago. That £1,000 will take every single 12 of my grandchildren through university. And that is through the power of learning the skills to make your money make money. Now, these people that we are with at this moment in time, you don't even have to think about, should I join them? Just join them. Join us, join Des, join Shreyas, join Emma, join Bernie. We are genuine people, And we will never, ever tell you anything other than that it is. You're not going to get rich quick overnight. You're not going to do it. Are you going to be able to learn the skills to get rich? Absolutely. But what I love about this one is in a 2-week space, I am now already where my automated trading is going to take place. I did my first trade today with the copy and paste, and I'm learning very, very fast to read the graphs and all as well. So I could talk all day. And those of you who know me know I could talk all day.
We could
So
listen to you all day.
I am going to finish up by saying thank you so much to the support, and of course to my best friend Bernie, who's always at my left shoulder. Questions and answers. Des, I can't see to read the questions, so if somebody wants to read the questions, and we will most definitely answer every question that we can.
Firstly, I think I speak for everyone when I say what an amazing testimony. That was beautiful. And it's something that we all want, right, to secure, the next 3-4 generations of our family's wealth. So that was definitely inspiring to hear. And also a big shout out as well to Bernie, your business partner and good friend. What an amazing individual. So guys, I think there was a question about the support in the community, which I think we've kind of answered in terms of
the support and the community. Listen, Bernie and I have always been about the people that we surround ourselves with. Of course, we're here to make money. We're here to make a lot of money, and everything we do is geared to make money, because that's, we eat, breathe, and sleep because we have money, but the support that we give to our people, I have to say, is second to none. But the fact that we now have the support of Shreyas and Emma, who are so young and energetic and are just doing everything that Bernie and I probably did like 10 years ago, actually means that Bernie and I have been able to just take their systems. Wow. So we can actually sit back and integrate all of our people into the systems that are in place. Shannon, I have to mention Shannon. I mean, I do the breakfast club at 6:30 in the morning. I do the lunch club at 1 o'clock. I do Shreyas's call at 10 o'clock. There are calls every hour within the system. Des, your mindset program is unbelievable. There's videos to show you everything. There's extra support. Even after watching the videos, I just needed to jump on a call with TJ today, just say, is this exactly what I need to do? I did it. Then I sent it to Emma. Just check that I've done this right. The support is unbelievable and always will be. It's a hand-holding exercise, because we want everyone to succeed. Absolutely everyone.
amazing, absolutely incredible. I believe they were the only questions. And we're coming up to the hour now as well. And I know that people normally have things scheduled for the hour. But guys, absolute pleasure to be here. Let's celebrate, guys. Let's put a 777 in the chat box just to celebrate as we come to the end. So guys, the action, we must take action now. The action right now is to reach back to whoever invited you here right now. And if that person was Sinead or Bernie, reach back to them right now. Take some action. Simply write thank you, right? As a starting point, say thank you. If you'd like more info, say I'd like more info. And if you're ready to get started, just say I'm ready. So much value here, guys. So many of us are accredited coaches, giving you mindset training as well. This is bigger than making money, guys. You're coming into a family. It's powerful stuff. So, Sinead, I'm going to give you the last word as we close out.
Oh, listen, all I can say is thank you so much. I mean, Des, Shreyas, Emma, Bernie and I knew that we were going to be doing some sort of a project with you at some stage. We've looked at a couple of things together. The fact that it's this one, I am just so freaking excited. They call me Crazy Nana. Now you know why.
Guys, the excitement is real, guys. It's really, really exciting. And we've got some big
I love learning as well. Anybody that's in the room that loves learning, oh my God, the education is unbelievable. But listen, we'll not keep you anymore. Thank you so much, everyone, for turning up for the call. And thank you for the support. It's been absolutely amazing.
Absolutely. Take care, guys. All the best. See you guys at the top. See you guys.